That's why you couldn't hear my voice. I forgot to turn my goddamn mic on. Thank you for that, Ryan. Well, it's actually a good thing on my end that you didn't hear what I just said, because it would have been incriminating on my end. So you know what? I'll take the bane that the mic was not on for that one. Oh boy. Yeah, as I said something, I'm not gonna repeat it. That was a one-time thing. That was not for the internet's ears. So we have Neanders with Swagger, Charm, Feint Attack, and Slash. Mustafa with the Quick Claw, Amnesia, Rock Slide, Earth Power, and Lava Plume. Batman with Absorb, Tailwind, Air Slash, and Roost. Moondancer with Air Cutter, Gust, Stun Spore, and Silver Wind. Eggman with Feint Attack, Confusion, and Gyro Ball. Actually, a little while later, I am going to go and get something for Moondancer because I wanted to get Bubble Beam back. So I have to level them down and then level them back up again. We have ISA with Stomp, Drop Kick, Synthesis, and Play Rough. And if you can tell, Ryan, we got ISA after you left stream last time, which is why they are like the only one on the team that doesn't have a very strange nickname. And I'm hoping Batman lives, because I mean, considering what we're planning on watching this weekend and what we're going to go see in theaters next weekend, this is Batman's beginning. This will be their first actual episode battling. So first thing off, we have a fight against Fern that we're gonna trigger, which is why I have ISA in the front, because he leads off with a Rhyhorn. And here we are again. When I face this way and look out over the lake, I can see the academy from here. That's my home. It's like nothing's changed. And there's behind me a bomb site. Surreal. What have I done? I teamed up with you to stop Team Meteor before and was immediately captured like some useless damsel. I don't accept that. Gamestrum, you have my heartful gratitude for giving me a chance to break free. Battle me. Wait. I'm battling you first? I thought I was battling Fern first. No. If I'm battling you first, I'm pulling that up. I was ready for Fern, not you. No. Because I've already been killed by your goddamn Torracat once. I'm not terribly concerned about it this time, but I'm not really looking forward to that. Victoria Pokemon Reborn North Obsidia battle. Jesus. Yeah, thank God I could say no. Oh my god. Ryan. You remember when we first started doing this, how I said I lost to a Torracat? Turns out that battle was entirely optional. I did not have to do it. I could have skipped it. I'm mad. I'm actually mad. Alright, so she leads. Actually, I might as well just lead the same because ISA is the only one with wait, that's a nope, that's much later. Never mind. Actually, you know what? Nope, I'm wrong again. It was partially right. So I'm gonna lead ISA still. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm annoyed at learning that. I mean, it's funny in retrospect, but also, like, frankly, I think I had a stronger run going that time. Alright, let's fight her. And speaking of the Torracat, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of there. Batman. Air Slash. I didn't even notice I got burned for a second there, so I was wondering where that came from. Pikachu, that is Mustafa. Okay, well, Quilla's always getting some Mew, so I'm good for that. And Curlia. Go for a Rock Slide. Special defense down, not a fan of that. We're just going to Eggman. Ooh, I did actually give Eggman the Iron Ball because that increases the power of their Gyro Ball attack. And they're already not that fast to begin with, so it ultimately helps. Plus, it's not like we have Levitate, so we're not losing anything by having that equipped. Can't say I'm not a little disappointed that I don't measure up better. But then I haven't exactly been trained in ideal circumstances lately. Thank you for taking the time for... Batman used Shark's face. I wish I had a move like that. If I was... Okay, so I don't know if you've ever played this game. I'm just going to do a quick tangent here. If you've ever played the game, I wish I could do it, but it's not able to be played on Apple, and that's what I'm using. I only have Mac. But if I had a Windows, I could play and do another like a Pokemon Insurgents. And in that one, you can literally do custom moves. So you can name them, give them their own typing. You can't increase their power, but you can name and give it a typing. I would 100% catch a Noivern in that game. Or any of the bats. And give them a unique move called Shark's Bay. Which is, I would either make that a Dragon type move, a Dark type move, or a Water type move. I wish I could go and play that game now just for that, but I can't, unfortunately, and it pisses me off. Because I'm not smart enough to learn how to do Windows on Mac. I know there's a way, I'm just not smart enough for that. Really. Pretty sure I could have done better in my sleep. I don't believe we've met. That's your loss. Name's Fern. Cool cat, top dog, you know how it is. You may be easy in battle, but you're easier on the eyes. Excuse me? Oh, come on, smile. It's a compliment, lady. What do you say we hang out sometime? Just you and me. Yeah, I don't think so. Your loss. Can't imagine you get too much attention in that giant forehead of yours. If you keep talking, you're gonna regret it. Oh, I'm so scared of some bitch who just got swept by a scrub like Gamestrum. Gamestrum, you know this guy? He's kind of been my wingman once or twice, but that's it. Oh, so you won't really mind if I knock his lights out. Victoria, be my guest, I will help you hide the body. God, I really hope my neighbors don't call the cops on that statement. Of all things, that's gonna be the thing they hear. Tell you what, I'm on one hell of a win streak right now. Just got my 3rd badge. Like taking candy from a baby. That twerp later was crying like one by the end of it too. What an embarrassment. If people like Shelly can be gym leaders, no wonder Flowbot got in. Anyway, Gamestrum, what do you say we have a rematch? I think we're past due and this girl isn't worth my time. Did you just ask me out like 30 seconds ago? Out of pity. Sure, go ahead. Better Gamestrum fight you before I do something you'll really regret. Let me hear your team first. Thank you, Victoria. Kick his entire ass for me. Again, I will help you hide the body. Here we go. This is the one I want. And Fern is so beneath me, I'm not even letting him go normal speed. We are speeding through his ass. That sounded really wrong when I said it out loud. Okay, Dartrix. Let's go Batman on this one. Do I want to switch to? I'll switch over to ISA, why not? And drop kick. And stomp on him. Noob. Huh. Where's your big mouth now? Game's only won because they fight cheap. I literally not even use a status move in that, you asshole. But go off, I guess. Where help you sleep at night? Paltry tricks and pot shots are only going to use so far in the league. When you zero out and have to spend time hanging out with bottom feeders like her, I'll be looking down from the champion's seat. Smell you later, losers. You're not original. Yeah, I bet you're just going to turn tail and run after saying all that stuff. You don't have either the integrity or the spine to stick around after saying it. You're all hot air and big words anyway. What a prick. Okay, no, this is unbecoming. Simple breathing exercises. In, out. There's no point to anger. It only causes one to lose control over themselves. Sorry about all that. If I had known someone like him was going to come along, I I would have never held you up here. I was going to say it before. I wanted to thank you for your time and energy by giving you this. But maybe it's more of an apology by now. You think Shelly's bad she used outside of battle, though. Truthfully, I'm a little worried about her based on what that guy said. She was crying? I'm gonna go clean up and then I drop by and check on her, just in case. 4 isn't that big, jeez. Okay. So we are gonna go heal up too, and then we are going to go join a goddamn gang. We have the Pope on our side, now we're gonna have the gangs on our side, so we're gonna be the kings of this goddamn city. Not the simple breathing exercise is so real though. I mean, they're actually effective. I mean, in minor circumstances. If I'm like truly flying off the rails, nothing's pulling me back from that. But if I get to it early enough, like I'm doing simple breathing, I think I can... Ow. I'll have to come back, because I know you go in here, you get Protect TM. Actually, I might just want to do the clock change quickly. Yeah, I'm just going to do the clock change quickly, just because I want to get Protect, because I feel like that's going to be very helpful. So we'll go into my system preferences. I think it's under general. Date and time. So we're gonna set those on our own. And let's set that to 3 p.m. Chat's gonna go away for a second, so I won't be able to see for a minute. Ow, for God's sake, I have to go inside and reset it. I think. What? 8 p.m. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I can't believe I misread that like that. Jesus Christ. Fine. We're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it like that. Go in, reset. Bitchin'. We gotta Protect now. Alright, now let's put the time back before it gets out of hand on me. Now to go join a goddamn gang. So, in the front for this one, I'm going to put Mustafa and Batman. Ayo, this is a Magma Gang property. Best be tailing off. Yo, bro, you know where you are? You with the Magma Gang. You know where you should be? Anywhere else. Get out. Didn't I tell you to get... Look, only Magma Gang members allowed in here. So you ain't gonna pass. Unless you want to join us. What do you say? Hey, we got a bite. Alright, so you know what's up. We gotta see if you have what it takes. On your mark, get set, go. Oh, they have a full 6, okay. Let's go Earth Power on the Vulpix. And I'm going to Air Slash that Nummo. Okay, we'll go for that and another Air Slash. And Houndours. Mustafa gets another Quick Claw. I am glad to see that activate. Oh my god, my model turned off already. Son of a bitch snatch. Let's try this first. I don't want to have to completely restart the program. Why is it always, like when I'm doing the stream, it always supposed to turn off like within minutes of me starting? I can see my camera trying. Oh. Give me a moment. Goddamn program. It's always when I'm streaming. If I do tests on stuff beforehand, it never shuts down. But the second I actually start streaming, all of a sudden wants to turn off on me. You guys can see this turn back on again. My blank expression staring dead into your souls. Are we gonna... There we go. Okay, we're back in business. Well, you got Bite. Here's your golden ticket to the Magma Gang. You have tickets now? Yes, we have tickets now. Here's yours. Add one to Sarcasmville. Good for only you, Chris. Expires never. Look, just scoot so the new guy can meet the boss. Where's Sarcasmville? They mentioned already! Yes! At the program, you tried aiming higher. It doesn't. It doesn't aim higher. That's why I'm stuck with this little thing flying right around in front of me. That's not actually the reason. The reason I am stuck with the little fairy princess flying in front of me is I don't want to buy the paid version. I don't want to spend money on my YouTube channel until I actually start actually getting like money in from it. I'm just so happy they fucking bring up the Aura region. If you don't know, Ryan, that's where the games Pokemon XD and Pokemon Coliseum are. And like my VTuber avatar is based on the main character from the Pokemon XD games, because that was my first ever Pokemon game. So that is literally how I see myself in the Pokemon world, which is why I designed my model this way. We already got an encounter in here, so this doesn't mean anything. We do need to go to the Aqua Gang's hideout and get an encounter there. Hello, Wanderer. Welcome to the Magma Gang. Impressive entry battle you had. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Maxwell, leader of the Magma Gang. I see you've already met Chris and Nihil. The others are Dar and Break. Feel free to ignore anything Break says. How boring. You, friend, are going to be a fantastic asset to us. See, I'm kind of like a gentleman thief. Steal from the greedy, give to the poor. That's us, by the way. Bring balance to the world. All that wonderful stuff. Unfortunately, there's another group making that difficult. The Aqua Gang. They're nothing more than greedy thieves. But, with you around, we'll outnumber them and finally claim our stake. Also cool, I love Coliseum so much, but only had several... literally, it was my first ever experience with Pokemon XD. I didn't even know Coliseum existed until, like, years later. So... it was really surreal to then go back in time and play Coliseum after having played XD first, and then getting the context that way. That was kind of a really interesting experience that I don't think a lot of people did. Mainly just because if I knew that it came first, I would have played it first. But for me, it was where I went into the local Walmart is where I bought it. And I remember passing by, it was a special edition GameCube of Pokemon XD that came with the game. And I just saw the Shadow Lugia on the front, and I was smitten. I loved it. My parents eventually got rid of that GameCube, and I'm still salty about that to this day. And of course, a little trauma dumping moment. They said allowing me to buy that was the worst mistake of their lives. So yeah, that's great for my self-esteem. So we are going to go actually to the Aqua Gang's hideout now, and we're going to get our encounter for that alleyway. So let's see what we get. Put Moon Dancer in the front, and Sweet Scent. Okay, we already have a Stunky, so nope. And I remember, to get that GameCube, I had to do so many chores. Yeah, that's not W by my parents. And I had to do chores to, like, get money to buy that. Like, that wasn't just, I asked my parents to buy it and they bought it kind of thing. I had to actually, like, do work. I remember I did carry, like, logs. I chopped wood, mowed the grass. And I was pretty young at the time. Like... I had a goal, and I fucking went for that goal, because I wanted the goddamn Shadow Lugia, even though I had no idea what it did, but it looked fucking awesome to me. Alright, so our encounter for this place is a Alolan Meowth. So let's... What can I throw in that won't kill this thing? I think Eggman with Faint Attack. Okay, yeah, scratch the metal all you want. Oh, okay, yep, no more doing that. Send in... Nanners. So let us toss a love ball, and we're gonna get this Meowth on our side. When his delicate pride is wounded, or when the gold crown on its forehead is dirtied, it flies into a hysterical rage. Alright, what do we think? Again, it's a cat. So what can we name this thing that will piss Crystal off the most? I want to, like, borderline, I want to trigger off Crystal with a really, like, really rude nickname for a cat. Honestly, I'm so sorry. If I was a drink, I'd pour one out for your game. I would. Actually, while you come up with the nickname, I want to look up what that special edition GameCube would be worth nowadays. There has to be numbers on that on the internet. So while you come up with a nickname for the Meowth, I'm going to look that up. The Pokemon XD... Holy shit! I'm seeing at the low end 2,800 on eBay. Fucking Christ, that would be 3 student loan payments. Not that I would have actually sold it, mind you. Yeah, there's one here, 3,000, 2,800, 4,400. Oh my god. Oh, and like, it was a little bit lower, but then like back in 2020, the price on that thing fucking spiked. Jesus Christ. Oh, that hurts to look at, because like, it's showing a picture here too. Oh my god. I'm actually getting emotional looking at a picture of this thing. You know, when I started streaming today, I was not expecting to get hit in my feels. But fuck it, it's happening. Yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at that. I'm gonna, like, start tearing up if I keep looking at that. God damn. Oh my god, wow. Wow, I was not expecting... Wow, that hit my emotions. I'm laughing, but like my eyes are like literally actually like watering. Jesus. Okay, what do we want to name this Meowth? Before I go back at that. Yeah, and like that game, that's why I have such an appreciation for Umbreon. Before I even knew like competitively how to use it, because Umbreon was my first starter Pokemon. Like, you start with an Eevee in that game, and the evolution I end up getting, not knowing anything about any of them, just looking at them, was Umbreon is what I chose. So that's why I have such an attachment of Umbreon being like if I was in the Pokemon world, Umbreon would be my partner Pokemon, I guess you could say. Alright, Ryan. Hit me with whatever you got for this Meowth. And remember, it does turn into a watermelon head. So... Okay, I think I'm not seeing anyone else in at the moment. I'm just gonna name you Mew Mew. Oh, okay, ugly idiot. You do that right after okay, I can get it though. I've got the remote PC, so I can grab it and do that quick. I can rename it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and it has Technician. That's not terrible. I also want to check its stats while I'm at this. Honestly, defense is not bad if it gets its fur coat ability. So it could be worse, but special attack is definitely its better attacking stat. Okay, and then we'll remote PC back. I'll see, half the time when I'm doing grinding off screen, I forget that I have that remote PC. Alright, now let's go get the Buizel. Which I think is, yeah, this place. Glad you can make it, Gamestrum. Nahil and Chris stayed back to guard the base. So this is it for our power crew for the operation. Hoo-ha! Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Aqua Gang is planning to steal a certain rare Pokemon from one of the richest women in Lapis. Our job is to get there and make sure they get nothing. We steal it right from under their noses. The target in question is Miss Crodberry. I was gonna jump out and jump back, and I think if I... Yeah, it's showing that... Like, I can see the statistics, and it's showing that you just don't exist, Ryan. And I don't know why it's saying that, considering the fact that you're, like, actively here talking, but it's only showing there's one person. And then it goes to 0, but you're still talking. So I don't know how that's working, or there's just another person here that just doesn't comment. Rich old lady, if you know her. Oh yeah, we're about to also our first job with the Mafia. We are literally about to go just bitch slap an old lady and run, but don't worry, she's a Karen, so she deserves it. So let's just go just fucking curb stomp an old woman. I'm gonna lead ISA because these guys probably have just a bunch of water types. Dang war! You guys right about that. Rough skin, I'm assuming. Oh, no rough skin. Ooh, okay, not a fan of that. Keep going. We have one more to do. We're just drop kicking an entire gang. Okay, get a Firestone, and then we get a Buizel. And I'm gonna scroll back up here. It was Sleazel. Got it. Magma, disengage. There's no point in fighting here any longer. We gotta bounce before the Popo come. Ugh, you guys recruited a new member, huh? Now looking for you. Aqua Gang, retreat. Meet us back at base, Gamestrum. Bitchin'. Oh, god damn it, the old lady's gone. GTFO. I don't think this triggers anything else if we talk to him. Brilliant, baby. That's really gonna set the Aqua Gang in their place. You can keep the Pokemon you found. After all, it's not like we're the ones who use water types. We're gonna lay low for a bit and figure out where to go next. But you're gonna come back around soon. We'll need you. Alright. Now, actually, I want to check something for Sleezel because it might actually be kind of useful. Depending on if it has Swift Swim or not. If it has Swift Swim, it could be really helpful coming up. Water Veil. Of course, it's the one that I don't want. I mean, it's still got pretty decent stats all around, so it's still very, very usable. But Swift Swim would have been so much better for us in the grand scheme of things, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so I think we'll just go into the next fight. Well, heal up first. We have to fight Cal, I think his name is now. Fire type guy. We're gonna leave with Mustafa. So let me pull up Cal's team sheet so I know what I'm dealing with. Pokemon Reborn Cal. This is the first time we're fighting him, so it's Lapis Ward. Yeah, for the most part we should be good. Just go in like this. Nope, no fucking way. After that last shit weasel, gym's fucking closed. Get out of here. Oh. Well, this is different. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, Charmeleon, not great. We're just gonna pop a super potion quick. So, yeah, for that exact reason. Does Houndoom have anything that can actually hurt us at this point? No, as long as we use another item to heal. But I don't want to use more than what he's going to be having. He has 2 hyper potions, so I'm allowing myself 2 items. It's going to be a while before we get another ultra potion, so I'm saving that. I'm just going to use the hyper. I want these fights to be relatively, like, equal. So if they have 2 healing items, I'm allowing myself 2 healing items. Done. Can't you chums take a goddamn hint? Hey, what's up the commotion? I said before, the gym is closed. She's already been traumatized by watching a man drop off the bridge and splat right in front of her. That wasn't bad enough. Second she tries to get back on the horse, some chump shows up. Calls all sort of bullshit in the middle of a match until she's on the verge of tears. Lane just hammers her home until she's not even trying anymore. The worst part is he gets to fucking get away with his badge too because there's no league exemption for emotional manipulation. Ugh. Oh. That's what this is about? It's actually why we're here. What? Yeah. See, we actually saw that guy on his way out. He's going about his sour wind too. I just about got as steamed as you were at him, but I'm a little better at keeping calm. And then Gamestrum gave him a walloping. So no way, justice is served. We came by to check on Shelly and make sure she was okay. I see. Come on in, I guess. At least his heart's in the right place. Oh, Gamestrum, you made it. I almost got arrested before. But I gave him the puppy dog guys and tried my way out of it. Sounds like it was worth it. More challengers? Not if you're not up to it. We met the last guy too. The way he treated was far from okay. I'm so sorry, honey. Are you doing alright? I'm fine. She's just kind of been curled up here since. Couldn't believe the way Fern talked to her. Like the second she showed any sign of weakness, he just went all in. No hesitation. Absolutely disgusting. Alright, I get we're all friends here. Do we all gotta be crying in here right now? Is that necessary? Sorry, I was just concerned. Come to think of it, why are you here, Kane? Were you looking to challenge her as well? At some point, sure. Mainly, I'm looking for a girl named Heather. She said she was friends with... Oh, no. No. That man, that was Heather's... I'm going to... I'll find a rag. I didn't realize she saw everything. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna go. For now. Can't believe she knew the guy too. What are the fucking odds? Well, Victoria's cleaning her up and taking care of her for now. I just wish there was something I could do. How does anyone expect a kid to deal with all this? Is she stressed to the point of getting sick? You think she needs a doctor? There's one nearby, right? I saw a sign for it in this ward. Dr. Connor or whatever. You mind if I ask if he'll see Sally? Maybe that's just what she needs after all this. I'll go because I know I have to, but trust me, you don't want this doctor. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably heal. Hi, who are you? Why are you all glowy? Nobody's glowing, Anna. But that person clearly is. Oh, forget it. Come on, I'll introduce you to everybody. Okay, so I'm Anna. Hi. And this is my Jirachi, Nostra. She says it's nice to meet you. Oh, there's my twin brother Noel and his Clef and Nomos. Nomos and Nostra are just dolls, but hi. Nomos says hi too, I guess. Don't lie, Noel. They're not just dolls. They're important magical guardians our parents left for us. Other than my pendant, they're all we have from them, so stop being ridiculous. You're one to talk. Anyway, that's my friend Charlotte. She's actually really, really pretty. You just can't see it through all the burn scars. Anna, for the last time, I don't have any scars. She's not lying, Anna. But, oh, right. Sorry, I'm insensitive. I won't talk about that anymore, I promise. I was just saying you're pretty. There's nothing to talk about. Never mind. Hi. You have a strange scent about you. That perfume. You've met Laura, haven't you? Did she mention me? She's my sister. Also one of Reborn's Elite Four. If you're going to say that, you may as well mention how Anna... Yeah, Laura's so cool. And Charlotte and Noel are also gym leaders. Awesome kind of runs in our family. No big deal. Not that there's much good in this place. See, we're all stuck in here until we either turn 18 or the good doctor finally decides to let us go. So, basically forever. The doctor is scary. Oh, that was no... I can't always keep track of who's talking. Ugh, there's too many people. Yeah, he's a really strong electric-type Pokemon. He can use it in his therapy. Nosa says she thinks he's her past patients. I think so too, because when you're around him, you listen carefully, you hear a ghostly voice. Yeah, I still don't know about that one. So Gamestrum, what are you here for? Someone you know needs help? Oh no, that's terrible. You mustn't bring her here. They'll only make her worse. Hold on. Nostra says the doctor's coming. Eep. Ah, a visitor. I was right to wonder at the noise. Greetings. I'm Dr. Sigmund Connell. You may refer to me simply as Doctor. How can I help you? Well, Gamestrum just heard that there were gym leaders here and came by because of that. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Is that all? Well then. Indeed, there are some particularly gifted individuals in our care. Several of them were able to inherit or earn high-ranking positions. You must have some degree of confidence in your skill as well. Orderly John, please conduct a brief examination of this challenger. Yes, Doctor. Begin. Yeah, this doctor ain't a good guy. Ooh, okay, starting off a slowpoke, getting Mustafa the fuck out of there. Magneton, that's what I was expecting to be there. That's why I originally had Mustafa in. Thank God that does not have Levitate. Does Magneton even get Levitate? I can't 100% remember. Eggman, I guess? Okay, proper choice. Try for a Gyro Ball? Not a fan of that. Okay, just in case, I'm gonna go to Mustafa. Because at least his electric type stuff can't do damage to him. I just forgot that this thing has Levitate. I'm a dum-dum for that one. Most impressive, Gamestrum. However, I'm afraid I cannot permit a proper battle with my clients this time. We're currently renovating our arena, and the common areas are unsuited to large-scale battles. Furthermore, intense conflict with official stakes is a common precipitating factor for even non-participating clients' effects. It is regrettable, but it cannot be helped. You simply have to wait until a different time. Well, that's too bad. Guess Gamestrum will just have to be leaving now. Hold, Anna. You seem quite eager to dismiss him. Who, me? No, not at all. Why would I be? Anna, do we need to have another discussion about manipulating others based on your hallucinations? No? Right. Why don't you tell me why you're really here, Gamestrum? The Lapis Ward gym leader, then. I see. I suppose I can schedule a quick evaluation. I have several other matters to acquire that require my immediate attention, but I will call on her a bit later. Thank you for letting me know. Do have a good day. Psst. Nostra told me to tell you to tell her, rather than feeling sad for herself, she should think about helping the one who's most hurt by what happened. If she does that, she won't have time to feel bad. Is something the matter? What exactly are you whispering about? Nothing. Bye, Gamestrum. Yeah, not a good place. Bad place. Alright. Let's head back. You're back. Any news? A doctor will come by later. That's probably best. Doctor? Am I sick? Oh, honey, not sick, no. We just make sure you're holding up okay. And you have a message for her. Help the one who's hurt most? That's right. What am I even complaining about? Heather's the one who lost her dad. I need to find her. Honey, no. What you need to do is stay right here and rest. No, I think I'd rather be doing something, rather than sitting here and dwelling on it. I'll call Heather. We have kind of a signal. If I use my Pokemon to send up an air slash into the sky, she should come by. If she sees it. I'll send the signal out and then... Gamestrum, you're a League Challenger, right? Did you want to have a gym battle? You sure you're up to that? Last one didn't exactly go too hot. But I guess at least Gamestrum isn't going to be a jerk about it. I'm sure. It'll be a good distraction while we wait. If that's what you really want. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? I'll go send the signal and then wait in my gym. Just, come by whenever you're ready. So we're gonna take care of the gym trainers, but she's definitely not gonna be a cakewalk by any stretch of the imagination, considering the fact that she is double battles, and she has some pretty solid strategies with her force field. So we're gonna need to definitely do a little bit of a look-see on what we want to do for fighting her. Alright. I'm gonna get through all these gym trainers. Okay, Shuckle. Let's go, Mustafa. Stops her ability. What about Lava Plume? Okay, so I was right about what that does to this field. So I'll keep that in mind when I go through to actually look at our team sheet. Then just take care of these three. Oh. Okay, I guess that bottom one there doesn't do anything. Charlie has Beautifly. Air Slash that. Okay, not a fan of that. Okay, that's all of the gym trainers. We're gonna go back out and heal quick. And then I'll come back in and do the puzzle. I just want to actually do a quick strategy meeting with myself. I see 4 people watching. Call out who's in here, because I know Ryan was last I checked, but I don't know who else is watching. Alright, so let's pull up the team sheet for Shelly. Okay, so story battles, Lapis gym battle. Alright, let's net surfing and we'll open that up. There we are. Alright, so. Okay, so yeah, I see Ryan still here. I still see 4 people, so other people are watching. Guess they're just not commenting out, or they would like to remain secret. Which I can't blame them. We do have the Batman in the team. Oh god, I hurt my throat doing that. Cannot do that level of deep voice. That's why I'm not a voice actor. Okay, so on Shelly's team, in addition to having the force field, she has an Illumise with a Rain Dance, Damp Rock, Struggle Bug, Dazzling Gleam, and Confuse Ray. A Masker Rain with Struggle Bug, Icy Wind, Bubble Beam, and Energy Ball. An Anorith with Aqua Jet, Rapid Spin, Knock Off, and Rock Slide. An Araquanid with another Damp Rock, Rain Dance, Bubble Beam, Icy Wind, Bug Bite. Heather again, Mega, Speed Boost, Struggle Bug, Giga Drain, Hidden Power, and Ancient Power. And Bugsy, the... I forget what that thing is called. Volbeat. With Leftovers, Tail Glow, Moonlight, Struggle Bug, and Dazzling Gleam. Okay. And then, let me look up everything that I know about the Force Field. Force Field. Grass-type moves increase in base power by 1.5 times. Special Bug-type moves increase in base power by 1.5 times. So she gets a bonus for that. It's a good point. The very last thing we want... Chat being dogged by the Dark Knight, and it's literally endless pursuit of... And again, unlike that one, this one will kill you. It just needs a boom burst and your eardrums are going to explode. Abilities affected. Effect Spores, activation chance is doubled to 60%. Grass Pelt, Leaf Guard, Overgrown Swarmer activated. Sap Sipper additionally restores 1/6 of Bear's maximum HP each turn. Long Reach reduces the accuracy of all moves of Bear 9 times. Moves are increase in power. Attack Order, Cut, and Electrolive get 1.5 times. Cut also deals double damage if one of the target's type is grass. It's interesting. Muddy Water and Surf get decreased. We don't have either of those, so it doesn't matter. Defend order rages by 2. Growth rates attack special attack by 2. It's not stacked with the harsh sunlight effect. Nature's Madness. Sticky Web. 2 stages. String Sap. Short by 30%. Heal Order. Restores 2/3. Ingrain 1/8. Force Curse places a curse on target. Station now inflicts 1/6 of the target's maximum HP. Nature Power becomes Wood Hammer. Camouflage turns to Grass type. Secret Power may induce Sleep. Telic Shroud applies Spiky Shield to the user. That could be potentially very helpful. Will turn it into a Burning Field when any of the following moves reach the absence of Rain and Water Sport. Eruption, Fire Pledge, Flame Burst, Heat Wave, Incinerate, Lava Plume, Line Blown, Searing Shot, Inferno Overdrive. So I do have Lava Plume. The one unfortunate thing with that is that does hurt our own guys. So that's potentially problematic. But there are possibilities for stuff with that. Now I need to look into Burning Field if we do go that route to see if that strategy could potentially work. Field is generated if the move Grass Pledge and Fire Pledge are used one after the other. Okay. For 4 turns, 7 second moves and Pledge Rock. Between Force Field, Super Heal, transform this field. Falling like that. Okay. Also transformed by move Explosion and Self-Destruct. Okay. Fire type moves used by grounded Pokemon increased by 1.5 times. Grass type moves used against ground Pokemon reduced. Ice type reduced. Pokemon are prevented from being frozen. At the end of each turn, all Pokemon on the field that are grounded and not fire type take damage equal to the sum part of their maximum HP, which scales based on the effectiveness of fire type Pokemon, a fire type against the Pokemon. 1/8 being normal effectiveness, so it would be a quarter against grounded bug types. There's only a couple on our team. Pokemon immune to this damage are under the Aqua Wing or the abilities Flare Body, Flare Boost, Flash Fire, Heat Proof, Magma Armor, Water Bubble, and Water Veil. This damage is 2 times against Pokemon with the abilities Fluffy, Grass Pelt, Ice Body, and Leaf Guard. Blaze and Flare Boost are activated. Flash Fire is activated at the end of turn if the bear is grounded. Smackdown, Thousand Arrows get a boost. Scarlet Smog get a boost. Actually reduced by 2 stages. First effect for return. Could be terminated if Rain or Sandstorm are active at the end of the turn, or if any of the following are used. Okay. So she can very easily reset the field, so it's not a guarantee, but it could definitely help. Okay. Let's go back here. So now I can think through how I want to handle this. Because I could turn it into the Burning Field for a couple of turns with Mustafa, but I would need either their Quick Cut to go off, and I did check ahead of time. I know Fake Out does go ahead of Prankster, which, yeah, Illumise has Prankster. I had to double check the ability on that one. Harima does have Thick Vest, so it does help it against fire. It's not going to be doing much beyond that. Is there anyone else that can realistically do that, though? Bombers could be decent because it does resist the bug type moves and does get a nice bonus with Weather Ball becoming double power and water type. So that could be potentially useful. Plus, we're not grounded, so if we do that, it could have a possible help. But I'm not sold on that. But unfortunately, I don't think we have much of a better option. I'm having a thought. Because we have a Firestone now. I could evolve Simon. question is, do I want to risk Simon this early? Because Simon does have a stacked moveset at the moment. Like, really stacked for the present moment in the game. Outrage, Flare Blitz, Crunch, and Close Combat. Like, that's some power. My concern is, again, risking Simon this early. Because they do have multiple Pokemon with water moves and 2 Pokemon that can set up Rain Dance. Neither of which I want to deal with. Sleazel only... Does Sleazel's ability change when it evolves? I don't think it does. Let me check. I have to run this. Oh, of course we get the hidden ability that's worse than its regular. Of course we get that. Oh. That pile of stinky doo-doo. Yeah, that's a pile of stinky doo-doo right there. Not a fan of that, no sir. But it's unfortunately like the only water type we have which could be useful in this. Okay, I think... Because I definitely don't want ISA in on that. Because ISA is not going to be doing much in a bug-type gym. I also don't think Nianous is going to do too much. Honestly, I don't think Eggman is going to do a whole lot for us here. Because... Let me go back and look. I have to go back a couple times. Yeah. Eggman could potentially do some stuff here. But the unfortunate thing is that, No. I feel like I have to stick to my principles. I think I have to keep Eggman. I think Eggman has to stay. I think I'm gonna keep Mustafa, keep Batman, let the train up Sleazel. Moon Dancer, I feel like if I go back and get Bullet Beam on it, could maybe put in some work with the rain boosting it. And I think I am going to throw on Bow. I was going to need to train up Bow and Sleazel, so we have max possible going in. Back to the headbutt trees. And then I'm also going to need to adjust the layout once I do this. Do this. And we're going to use all these to get Sleazel up to level. Double hit. I'm gonna say no. I like Swift more. Whirlpool, no. Razor Wind, definitely fucking not. Again, no on the Whirlpool. Okay, so let's see what the stats are. Definitely more of a physical attacker just based on that setup. So I think best is to go max attack, max speed. And then for Bow, I think it only makes sense for this one to just go max HP and max physical attack. I think that's the only thing that makes sense for this one. Alright, so let's get to training. Where power anklet, we'll start with that. Okay, let's just get through these things. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. I'm gonna see how our stats are looking now. 5, we're at 160. I think we need 8. So that's 6. 7. We'll see if I was right about the 8. Okay, so I was right about the 8. Now for attack. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Almost there. Almost there. 7. One more. And 8. There we go. And then we'll start off with the power weight for you. I think I'm gonna go into the grass for this one. Sweet scent. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay. Go all the way down to the bottom here. Give the power bracer. I understand that this is not the most engaging stuff to watch while I'm training up EVs like this, but it is ultimately necessary. Once we're out of fake outs, I'll know that's enough. I'm quite disappointed that Battle does not have better IVs for us to use, because I really would like to get a lot more use out of a Hariyama, because I really actually do like Hariyama as a Pokemon. Just his IVs, he'll work at this point, but he will not make it into the late game with IVs like that, which is very unfortunate, because I do really like Hariyama. Four more. Almost there. Almost there. Then I just have to determine what held items I want everyone to have. So I could always give them the Telleric Seed. Because the Spiky Shield is a move. If anyone knows, let me know. Otherwise, I'll look it up after. The Spiky Shield acts as like a just overall protector. Is it only against physical moves? I want to say it just acts like a regular protect. I'm going to look that up actually really quick. Because that could actually be very helpful. Spiky Shield. Not Pokemon, not Spiky Shield, Shield. Okay. Non-damaging grass type move. Spiky protects you from all effects of moves target is used. Does not include damage at the end of turn. So you should block an attack that would make contact. Okay, so it's basically just a free protect. Okay. So if that's the case, I think it was a Telleric Seed. Categories as a Telleric Field. So it would be Telleric Seed that does get that. So I have 2 Telleric Seeds that I can use. I think one, I definitely want to go on Mustafa. And then I think I'm going to give the other one, I think I'm going to give the Batman. Oh yeah, and I also need to go get common candies for Masquerade to get Bubble Beam. I need to figure out what level that is so I don't buy too many. Learn set. Oh, bugger. Is that only by... It was only in its previous form, so I no longer have access to Bubble Beam. That is unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. Okay, and then... Red card could also be potentially useful. I don't know realistically how good that's going to be. Eject button could be really helpful too for getting somebody out of battle. I might actually give that to Sneasel. Unless I have something that can power up its water type moves, which I don't think. Actually, I will probably give the Metronome. Just be using moves over and over. And I think I'll give the eject button to Moon Dancer in the worst case scenario. So I think this is how I'm going to want to go in for Shelly's Gym. Oh, wow. We are up to 6 people watching. That is a definite higher number. Anyone who's here, be sure to shout out that you're here in chat so that way I can give you a shout out on stream. I do not have a big vocabulary. Please do not judge me on that. I need to update the layout with the new team. So I need Bow. Let me think. I don't currently have ISA in the team. So we turn her off. I don't have Nanners in the team right now. Turn them off. And the rest are good. So let's need to figure out which ones are with. Turn off you. And turn off you. So add in Hariyama. That one there. And then we need I'm blanking on the species name. Jesus. I'm a Pokemon master, I should know this. Floatzel, that's it. Say I'm not looking this up. I should know this. Okay. Then Floatzel is in, so we'll add you in to there. Then just need to add the nicknames. So battle first. nice and centered. And then Sleazel. Have to keep this organized, otherwise I'm gonna lose track of everything. Alrighty. I think this is how I want to go and face against Shelly. We stand Bao. I will say, I don't want Bao to die by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm gonna be real with you. If it comes down to we need to sacrifice somebody in this gym specifically, Bao is the sacrifice. I want to preface that right now. I don't want it to come to that, but it very easily could. And frankly, at this point, Bao is just, not to sound like a dick, they are the most expendable. When it comes to Nuzlocke, I am a military commander. If it is for the good of the nation, I will sacrifice what I need to. I see the eyes. Again, in Nuzlocke, I am not the friend, I am the military general. And we are fighting a war. I could easily make a political joke there, but I'm not going to. I do not want to be that guy. I need to remember how to solve this frickin' puzzle. How now, Bao Cow? I only remember Bao because I remember it's a Pixar short about like a little dumpling child. I'm having a hard time remembering like specifically what else about it. I just remember I'm pretty sure Bao is just the nickname or the name of that movie. So I think that one. I think we turn off that. Come down here. I think we have to turn off one more of these. I think there's technically multiple solutions to this puzzle. That one. Those are still down. Okay, so this isn't correct. I think I need maybe go up to the top here. Maybe this does it. Let's see. Yeah, something about that doesn't feel right. Oh my god, it's really sweet. I remember from the theater. Oh, you remember the Pixar short? Yeah, I remember just the Dumpling Child. I don't remember much else about it outside the Dumpling Child. Okay, this is being triggered or solved than I remember it originally being. Having to actually use my brain, which is unfortunate because there's not much there. Okay. This one's there. My Bao popped up with... Bao finally black. Hold on. Except in mine, Bao popped out with Blicky and said, Bao finna blow. And started emptying the clip and said, glow, glow, glow. It was kind of weird too, because low key. He killed like 7 animals. Are you referring to that freaking South Park episode again? I don't understand your reference, if not. No, this still doesn't seem quite right. I'm getting closer to the solution for this puzzle. But I'm not quite there yet. I'm really glad this doesn't just reset when you come through here. Okay, so I need to turn off that top one now. Which I still feel like I'm looking at something wrong here. Maybe that. Hold on, let me cook. Those are just spewing nonsense for the new South Park's IP. I mean, we had a whole conversation about them yesterday. Hold on. Let me cook. I think I got something here. Nope, I do not have it. I did, in fact, not have it. Let's try that. No, because that one needs to stay active, so maybe it's this other side. That needs to be turned off. Nope, that's still wrong. Good. Maybe I should have looked this one up. Because this is testing my mental power a little bit. How the fuck do I do this? I'm thinking I'm just gonna literally look up this thing, because this is just taking way too fucking long. Yeah, that raises that up, so I can't enter it. That does too. And then the top one does. So, what the shit? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna look up this puzzle because, wow, fuck me, this is not working. Okay. Lapis Gym puzzle. Puzzle solution. Okay, let's just follow that step by step here. So that way I don't muck it up somehow. Okay. Create this computer first. Then go up, activate that one. Then outer to the other side. Then topmost. Turn the arrow and deactivate both computers. Okay. Then that one. And then this one. Then back to the outer area. I would have gone there eventually, but it would have definitely taken me a hot second. And then go up here, turn on this one, and that does it. Okay. Grab the leaf stone that's sitting up here. And now let's do this thing with Shelly. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm gonna lead with Bao and Mustafa. I'm gonna be 100% real with all y'all. This could very easily be a run-ender gym battle. So let's hope. Hold on, I took the power. I did not take the power bracer off of Bao. That would have been a mistake. Since I took it off anyways, I'm just gonna do a quick claw. That would have been 100% have been a mistake. Okay, and everyone's all healed up, so I don't have to worry about that. Jesus Christ, here we go. Alright, everyone in chat. Say your prayers, because we're gonna need them. What did you think of my garden library? Sorry, I'm kind of a bookworm. Actually, I just spent a lot of time reading so I could be good enough for my brother. He's so cool. He's a gym leader in Johto. I'm gonna be just like him, so I came here to do this. But no matter what I did, it was never enough. I always just pretended like I didn't exist. It's fine though, I know my place. Sorry, we kinda got off topic, so... You're here to fight, of course. Heads up, some leaders fight doubles. Like me, I prefer it because... Well, I think it's nice to have at least my Pokemon and friends to fight. W's in the chat. Chat lock in, pull up. Again, I see 6 people in here. So hopefully raise your hands, make a spirit bomb. We're gonna need some help on this one. And let's get started. So good luck. I have my ass cheeks clenched for this one. Alright, so that should protect us for a turn. That's fine. I could care less about the Intimidate right now. What we need to do is we need to fake out that Illumise, and we are just going to immediately Lava Plume. So that way they have a little bit of delay on setting up their Rain Dance. It's fine. That did not do nearly as much damage as I would have been concerned with. Alright, so Illumise is down, and is the Masquerain also down? Yes, it is. Okay. So we have an Araquanid and Yanmega. I feel like Araquanid is... Hold on, I need to double check what that thing's moveset is. Rain Dance, Pokebeam, I feel like it's going to go for the Rain Dance to get rid of my Burning Field. And then Heather, the Speed Boost, and Yanmega. I don't think it could go for anything. I think what I'm going to do... Hold on. What I'm going to do... Again, I don't want Bao to die, but in the given circumstance, I think that this is going to be a sacrifice we must make. So knock off the Araquanid, and we're going to go for a Rock Slide Mustafa. Yep. That's all that does to the Araquanid? Oh, that's not ideal. I think that gets reduced. That doesn't get reduced in the Burning Field? You want to throw that one by me again, game? Well. I was fine with Bao. Mustafa hurts. Mustafa actually really hurts. I kind of got attached to them. Okay. Okay. Well, I think our next bet is going to be Batman and Moondancer. Because they aren't hurt by the field. And then if he's Araquanid... Oh, wait, no. Because of its ability, it's not. Bao stands right now. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Yeah, that was definitely not ideal. Question is, what am I more scared of at this point? Am I more scared of that Araquanid, or am I more scared of Heather? Because that thing does have... Personally, I think I'm more scared of Heather. Question is, will Air Cutter be enough to KO it? Batman, we need you. You in Dark Knight form. Not Dark Knight Rises form. I think I'm going to go for Air Slash on that Arachnid. I'm going to hope that Air Cutter's enough to kill that Heather. I'm surprised at +1 that Batman's faster than Heather. I would have thought it'd be the other way around. Yes, Moondancer. Oh, fuck. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. Okay, I need to get that Volpe out of here right fucking now. I cannot let that thing live. Sleazel. Hold on. I need to look at the burning field again, so I don't make a mistake. Burning field. Is it when I'm grounded that water type moves? No, water type moves are just somehow not affected at all in this field, which feels wrong. Maybe it's a superheated field I'm thinking of. I think it's the superheated field I'm thinking of. Okay, so I'm gonna go back so I can just make better choices. Heather does have Giga Drain, which is problematic. Batman, I'm gonna go for an Air Slash on Bugsy. Sleazel, you're gonna swap out, and we're gonna go over to Eggman. I'm fine with that. That's not the move I thought I was gonna go to by any means, but I'm fine with it. This is gonna suck. Okay, it doesn't suck as bad as I thought it would, actually. And then, okay, he takes himself out with the field. Anorith. Oh, wait, because I changed the field, its item doesn't activate. That's actually really good for me. It's actually really good for me. How much damage can this Anorith do with Rock Slide? Because that's something I actively need to look up. Hold on. I need to do a calculation here. Pokemon Showdown Calculator. We are actually doing this right now in the middle of battle. I'm not playing with this one. Where's the calculator at? God damn you, Safari. Do not fuck with me right now. Pokemon damage calculator. Thank you. Okay, this is gonna be a really weird... I need to set it to doubles in Sun and Moon. How do I set it to doubles? How do I set the doubles? I don't... Oh, there... I'm literally looking over the button. I am looking directly over the button. Okay, so we have a Noivern, blank. We also have Anorith, blank. I just need to, I want to know what the Rock Slide's gonna do. How much that can do. Okay, so... Oh, that's with max IVs. Okay. That's not how this one is. So let me bring that down to the appropriate numbers for this thing. And then how many... 48 across the board. So I can calc this out. No, not 252. That will completely screw the calculation. God damn it, keyboard, let me do this. It keeps trying to do Grammarly for me. It's pissing me off. I don't know how I get rid of Grammarly. Get out. Get out of my house. 48. 48. 48. Okay. And then, what is the nature of this thing? Quirky. Nature. Quirky. Where's Quirky? Quirky's a neutral nature, so it doesn't do anything up to us. Okay. Its ability is Swift Swim, So that just allows us to crit it. It's at full health currently, so that helps. Level 32. And then Neuverner's 35. Air Slash. Air Slash on its own should be able to take out the Anorith. Hold on, I'm gonna just enter in the numbers just to be 100% sure. Because I know 100% sure I outspeed it. 252. What is our Noivern's nature? Ryan, can you tell I'm stressed? Because I'm stressing. Nature is, it's a neutral, so we'll just say it's hardy, just for the sake of argument. And then we have 30 IVs for it. If my calculations are correct, so if I entered in everything properly, if Air Slash hits, it should, every single time if it hits, KO the Anorith. So I'm going to tempt fate. I'm going to tempt fate, and we're going to Air Slash that Anorith. And then I'm going to follow up with a Gyro Ball against Heather. If I hit this, we win. If not, I think we could still win, but we're gonna lose Batman. And possibly even Eggman if they get lucky with a crit. Here we go. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Batman, I need you to hit this. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, God. Frankly, I'm still not happy about Mustafa, but that could have very easily gone in a much different direction. Still not good enough. Bitch, you killed 2 of my mons. You're fine. Yeah. I probably never will live up to his expectations. Not like this, at least. But it's okay. He did really well. Since you have that badge now, Pokemon to level 40 are probably gonna like you. Holy shit. You know, use Rock Smash. Yeah, that's very important. Get Struggle Bug. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a break and puke. Oh my god, Jesus. I actually might. Done already? Dark Knight showed up. He aimed higher and my model's frozen again. God damn it. My model could not handle the celebration. Goddamn feedtuber. There we go. There we are. I'm back. And not just staring off into the void again. Don't just get immediately distracted. Meditation is about maintaining focus even when something happens in the environment around you. Sure. Well, doesn't matter now. May as well talk. Take you one then? Congratulations. I've been teaching Tal some basic techniques for maintaining composure. Seems like a lot of people get frustrated around here. Excuse me. I believe I was called for. In service to the present gym leader. Is she present? Sorry, you're looking for me? You're the, Dr. Simon Connell, at your beckon. I specialize in children's services and mental health. Do you know why I'm here today? Because I wasn't feeling so great earlier. There was, she saw things a kid shouldn't have to see. And then top it all off, some ignoramus jerk-off challenger came in here all but spit in her face. I see. I suppose you two are her parents? Well, as if. Legal guardians, then? Sir, if you will. I'm here with the signed consent of my parents. They live abroad, and my brother too. The expenses are taken care of via the league salary, and so it's just me. But in good legal and financial standing. To be independent at such an age is truly impressive. Thank you, sir. It's the same for my brother, so I wanted to challenge myself too. Be like him. And then your relation is just a concerned friend. Look, just focus on her, will you? It appears to be a peculiar friendship. Cal and I met through the league. We got along and talked a lot because he likes me. In what sense exactly? It was the same with his brother. In both our cases, it was our reason for entering the league. It was stupid. And I already stepped out of that a while ago. Ah, yes. Kill Whitaker, was it? Your successor is a client of mine. I recall hearing about the circumstances before your resignation. I admit, I was quite bemused to hear that a fire-type gym leader would lose to a team full of ice types like that. Hey, shut up. For what purpose, I wonder? Do you live in denial to yourself about the incident? Or are you simply embarrassed to admit failures in front of present company? How about you stop fucking running your mouth about shit you don't understand, chump? Cal? It was merely a question of curiosity. After all, I find it prudent to consider the precipitating factors in a prospective client's immediate and social environment. For instance, extended exposure to individuals who are quick to anger could easily explain a timid disposition. What the fuck are you trying to say? It is paradoxical, in fact. The girl claims to have bonded with you over your relationship with your respective brothers, and the very mention of him appears to serve as a trigger of aggression for you. Stop trying to fucking psychoanalyze me, asshole. You're here for her. Cal, it's... What the fuck do you know about adults anyway? Aren't you a pediatrician? I am a psychiatrist with a focus in developmental psychology. We only work with children, right? At the moment, I am not entirely convinced that you aren't one. What'd you just fucking say? Please. Cal, maybe this is a good time for us to try... I don't want to hear it. The chump thinks that he can just bust in here and act like he knows us all better than we know ourselves. I was requested to come. Some fucking doctor. Cal, please, he was just trying to understand. Understand what exactly? That we both just want to be seen and loved by our brothers. Oh, that didn't happen the first time I played this game. I mean, granted, the last time I played this game, he wasn't here. This just took a turn. Step away from the girl, Mr. Whitaker. Mr. Whitaker? Last time I heard that was... I'm going. Young lady, are you hurt? Not really. It was just a shove and the couch is soft. He didn't mean to. You don't have to minimize or make excuses for him. It was my fault for getting too close to him. God damn, I didn't want to ever say this, but I'm actually in... I agree with the goddamn doctor. Leave us. Extraneous company has done enough harm for one moment. Sure thing. Let's go, Gamestrum. Hey, that was fucking awful of me, I know. I said I wouldn't be like him, and yet... Never want to hurt her. Why the fuck did I... Hey, just leave me alone. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be treated with kindness. I don't think that's going to help. There's nothing to help. I fucked up and I can't take it back. That's that. Best thing I can do now is just to go away. What if I told you there was a place you could go, far away from here, where you could learn to control your emotions? Where? Have you heard of the Apophel Academy? No. It's just across the Zurine Lake. It's where I live. Our sensei Kiki would be able to help you, no doubt about it. I can take you there if you'd like. Think you can help someone like me? I think it would be a mistake not to try. Fine. Lead the way. With pleasure. Did something happen? Yeah, you missed something, Kane. Oh, you got your gym badge. Congrats. Shelly holding up? Let's hoping to face her too, but I understand she needs some more time. Hey, would you be up for a match? I'd love to feel your strength from my... Kane? Kane, what did we talk about? Don't make me get the horny stick. So I saw that doctor go in there. Be a good way to pass the time until she's ready. Yeah, I'm gonna need a second, Kane. I'm down 2 members. Plus now with Rock Smash, I can go do other things. Alright. Bao and Mustafa. May a flight of Zoopaths sing thee to thy rest. Alright. Under consideration, I'm gonna bring Simon. And then... I'm gonna wait on doing the trade Evo ones and add those directly to the team. Just because I have a distinct feeling that I might want to wait on doing those until I get to a later gym. Because we only have the ability to do 1 trade Evo for a while. So I want to make sure that choice counts. So I'm going to wait on doing that. And now that I can go mining, well, I can go get the thing to go mining. For now, I'll just bring in Nanners. Funny enough, cat and dog. So I can go get stones now, so I can go hunting for them. But we do have it, and I don't have any other moves I want them to get. So we're gonna use this on Simon right away. So let's get the team back in line. So Bao is gone. Batman's still there. Mustafa is gone. Oh, yep, there's Nanners. Oh, but they are in the wrong spot. Nanners is going to come over to here now. Then we need to get you out. Nope, wrong one. There's Nanners. I'm actually thinking I'm going to keep Sleazel. ISA, I'm not 100% sure on. But I think the team is going to generally not change too much at the moment. Or do I want to go ISA over Moondancer? Because Moondancer at this point is going to be starting to come up against kind of a wall on what it can do. Yeah, I think I might do that instead of Moondancer. Moondancer gets to live. They came through that fight. They didn't do a ton, but when we needed them, Moondancer pulled through. Let's see. Moondancer is which one? That one? And then turn off its nickname. There we go. Now we turn it back on ISA. Move that over here. That on. ISA over here. Okay. And now we just need to add in... Oh, why? Can't remember what we nicknamed it. Simon. I should remember that one because that's the one I actively did. I didn't let chat have that one. Alright, so I think that's going to be the team for at least a hot minute. But now we can go do something else that was when we called Moondancer answered. Yes. So we had the Dark Knight on the new moon, and then we had Moondancer on the full moon. So we had both sides of the night. And lo, we put him on that cross. And 7 days later, he came back and said, I got you. Alright, so let's come back down here. Yeah, we already missed out on our encounter in here. I'm still pissy about that fucking unknown. If it was any use, outside of being death fodder, I would use it in a heartbeat just to kill it. Alright. Check out that treasure. Docks here are full of rare items. All you need is a pickaxe and a hammer to pry them out. If you're too reckless, the rock will collapse in on itself and you won't get anything. Alright, time for the mining minigame. Hopefully we can get some stuff we actually need. No, we're not quitting. Okay, so there's a shard there. We do need those, because it's going to be a while before we can actively just farm them. Oh, okay, that's something I want. Another shard there. Being really careful about this. Now, last item is where? Probably not gonna get this one too far in. Yep. But hey, we got a Thunderstone, which is one of the stones that I was hoping to get. Okay, Moonstone, that's another one that I want. Shard. Hard Rock. Not the best thing, but could be worse. Some Arch Kits would be nice too. Oh, that's a fossil, I think. No, that was an Everstone. Not terribly heartbroken about losing that. Okay, so we have a fossil, which doesn't help us immediately, but we can eventually revive those for free Pokemon. So I'll take it while I got it. Waterstone, that's another one that I wanted. Iron Ball, we can sell that at least. Green Shard. Always hard in here. There has to be an easier way to tell where stuff is going to be without just blindly guessing. Probably... Okay, I got... That was pure luck, but I'll take it. Oop, didn't mean to come this way. Okay, so I think there's some more stuff we can get. That's what shiny Noibat looks like? Oh, that would fit Batman so much better. Fucking grayscale with blood red eyes. That would be perfect for Batman. Oh, that sucks. I mean, love Batman, but that's just a fucking cool color scheme. Alright, come down here. Oh, okay. We can get a Lunatone. Do I have anything that can actually, like, status this thing? I don't think I do. I don't think I have anything that can status it. So I'm gonna go with Eggman and Prey. Actually, hold on. Can Lunatone have a gender? Because if not, I might need to go get different Pokeballs before I do this thing. Okay, nope, it does not have a gender. So catching this thing is gonna be real difficult. So we're gonna wait on getting that thing. I'm just gonna keep doing all my digging down here. Dig a tunnel. How did I miss this over here? Let's see, I think I want to be down here somewhere. Yes, no, maybe so. I think if I go all the way up here. Yep, there's one. That's one thing. Heart scale. I'm willing to bet it's just another heart scale in here somewhere. I revived an item that we literally cannot use being an Nuzlocke, but sure, sell it. Okay, we need to come up here, come back around. Oh, that's important. Heart scale. Blue shard. Okay, another heart scale. Okay, keep it moving, keep it moving. This is new. Okay, we'll come back on that. Wait. Almost completely just walk right on by this thing. Okay, we have a fossil here. That's a light clay. I got real excited it was going to be a Dawnstone for a second. It's one of the harder ones to find. Ah, that's dank. Magical seed. An ability capsule. Okay, take that. And that's all the ones in here. gonna sneeze. And then I want to buy this off of you. It's be the only Linkstone we can get for a while, so I'm gonna save it till I know that I'm gonna need it. Why are all of you just back? Why do you constantly just reappear? Of course. I hate this thing so much. Oh, it's just wasting my time. Let's get Confusion does more. Stab. Oh my fucking god. Give... Not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it. Kill it, please. Okay, I know he's gonna just wake up and rest again. We're gonna go to ISA. Not having this. I love Feel, but that was getting annoying. That was getting really annoying. Oh my god, so many of you fuckers. Thank God I have something to deal with you. And we go to ISA because they have a fairy type move. Batman works too. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Really, Eggman? Okay, nope, and none of that. Absolutely not. Yanners. Okay, I think I'm not ending it for right now. I am just gonna stop so I can just take a quick bathroom break, get some water, and I got a couple text messages from my family that I need to respond to. So I'm gonna take a quick 10-minute siesta just to get some water and do a quick just check-in break. So I think I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we're back in it. Okay. The question is, I have to remember what I was doing now. Because I think there's also some Pokemon that we can go catch now. I can actually take out all of the tabs I had for the battles we had right at the beginning. Let me look at the static encounters table and see what I can go after right now. Because I know there's the Lunatone. We already saw that one. I just have to wait on actually going to catch it. So this is now, we've gotten our third badge. Okay, so we can go get a Nidorina. One's a mix. We can go get a Nuzleaf. We've already... we're not at the level to do those ones yet. We can also go get a Croclunk and an Amara. We can go get a Scraggy. And we go get an Aron. Okay, so we have stuff that we can do. Because we already did like a major battle, so I just want to... honestly kind of chill for the rest of this one. While I prep on getting my team ready. So let me see. I'm just going to go to the just regular Pokemart. And just see if I can buy Great Balls now. Really? There has to be somewhere I can buy Great Balls at this point. There's no way I'm just going to be stuck with Pokeballs. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to go here. I was going on instinct. So, no, not that. I think these are like mid-tier goods. Hold on. Let me check the department store sticker side quests that I can do. Because I've already got a couple of those. I actually have to do the Aron one. So let's do the guide for it. Okay, well I guess we'll be catching the Aron on our way. I'm almost wondering if I actually want to bring along someone else that can actually paralyze. I'll bring you just so you can paralyze things. And I never actually nicknamed you. Or Ryan, did we have a nickname for the Ampharos? I actually don't remember. What should I call you? Ryan, if you come up with something better, put it in the chat and I'll change it. But for now, I'm just going to call this thing Bluno. It's the first thing that's coming to my head. But if Ryan, if you come up with a better one, or anyone else that's currently in chat, just let me know. So I need to go down into the slums. Not that I remember. I feel like we already came up with something, but it ended up being too long, so we decided to change it. Super potion, cool. So this is how we get through here. We just break down the wall. But there's other stuff in here, though, that I'm just going to look around for. A light ball, so that can be given to the Pikachu we have. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a Pikachu for long. Okay, we can't do anything with that yet. This encounter does not count because we are low level being in here. Not sure I care for that. Okay, so that's for the actual sticker side quest. We need to go deeper. Ability capsule, cool. I'm almost wondering if I want to just throw levels on someone just so we can get the hell out of here if we need to. Whirlwind. I'm going to say no. Okay, so our level cap is now 40. Alpha Rose? Sure, I can go with Alpha Rose. I'm gonna do this just so we're not jumped by uber strong wild Pokemon here. Oh, I'm just noticing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music in the background. I should do that for a stream one day. I should do a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream. I think we have to go all the way down to the bottom here to get to the Aerons. Alright, so let's smash through here. Flash. Can I just use that? I need a badge to use Flash. Are you kidding me? Purple shard, cool. I feel like there's other things that I'm missing down here in terms of items. Come on, Eggman. Okay, we're gonna put Simon in the front because I think we have the best chance of escaping anything that's down here that we don't want to fight. Cave effect. A Dust Stone. I will gladly take that. We don't have any Pokemon that need it, but we're going to... Not in the near future, but we will have them eventually. At least one. Okay, so we just headbutt this and an Aeron will drop out of the ceiling. Put Alpha Rose in the front. A level 35 Aeron. Let's Thunder Wave you. And then we'll also do a Confused Ray. I don't like that that's stronger. Let's go to Eggman while we let it will itself down. Let's go Gyro Ball because it's going to be weaker. Confused Ray again. I'm just going to let it do it to itself. Now to ISA. Okay, so that just told me what its ability was. So its ability is Rock Head. Let's Love Ball you. And we have an Aeron. A Pokemon is clad in steel armor. A new suit of armor is made when it evolves. The old armor is salvaged as metal for making iron products. Alright. What do we want to call this thing? It's literally going to be a Metal Godzilla. If I was an unoriginal person, I would call it Mecha Godzilla, but I know chat is better than that. So let's see what you guys got. For his little tiny metal dinosaur. I'm gonna let you guys do that while I just gradually get my way back out of here. Because I don't know if I can just dig my way out. Aeron. I'm gonna actually do a veto on that one because I'm not feeling Aeron. Just personally speaking, I'm not feeling that one. I don't know what I'm feeling for, but that doesn't do it for me. No offense, Ryan, on that one. Just not my speed on that one. Let's see if we can teleport the hell out of here. Nope. Okay, so we gotta go all the way back up. Put Simon in the front. Then I think we go back out this way. I can appreciate the veto and the honesty. I won't veto much. It's just one of those ones like, I feel like we can do better with that one. And I don't think there's nothing else we can do down here for... Oh, right, is there? Hold on. I'll just double check. Yeah, so guys down there, we can look at that. Movie learner. Okay, so it's not until after that side quest. Okay. So we can't do that till later. I can vibe with Swiper. Swiper I can vibe with. Let's do that right now before I eventually forget because I know I will. And actually while I'm here, let me check its stats. I mean, the nature isn't great, but we do get things where we can change that later. Those are not terrible stats for an Aeron. Those are actually all right. I can work with that. So now let's give you your nickname. Oh no, we're not using TM. You made me use Swiper. Yeah, I'll stay in the party for a second while I get back up to the ground level. And we actually might end up coming down here in a second, because I kind of want to go get the Scraggies that we can go get. But at the same time, I'm scared because I know we have to fight some really strong Pokemon to go get the Scraggy. We need to come over here. I don't know why I was going up to the other ward. Alright, so we got the Aeron sticker. Let's see if that gets us the middle goods. And then you go over into this box. So you have good stats. Let's see what that Aeron sticker gets us in the apartment store. Mid-tier. Perfect. So now we can get Great Balls. Okay, so pop out here. Now, I'll go down and get that Lunatone before I forget about it. Oh, wrong direction. Eventually we'll be able to go that way, but just not yet. So now, just start thinking of nicknames for a Lunatone, because that's what we're going after next. We have to catch it, mind you, but... Alright, Alpharos. We're gonna Thunder Wave you. Confuse Ray also. Sweetness. Go to Eggman Confusion it. Alright, and now we can start Great Balling it. Alright, now we have Lunatone. becomes very active on the night of a full moon. This Pokemon was first discovered 40 years ago at the site of a meteor strike. Really? 40 years ago it was discovered? That seems very recent for being a Gen 3 Pokemon. In the timeline speaking. Alright. What are we thinking for the Moon Boy? Because we already have Moon Dancer. I'm going to slightly shorten that second one. I'm just going to name it Tone for Sins. Oh, now I'm going to leave it with Tone for Sins. I think I would have actually liked Grommet better. Because he forgot the cheese. Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there now. Whatever our next encounter ends up being is gonna, regardless of if it works or not, is going to get nicknamed Grommet. Just because I just now remember that Wallace and Grommet cartoons are a thing. I somehow like separated those from my mind, and I don't know how I did that. All right, so the next spot we're gonna go. So we're gonna go all the way up here. And over here, because we can go to a new area and get some actual like full wild encounters now. So welcome to Citrine Mountain. Place for ice types. So let's sweet sense, see what we find. The only non-ice type that spawns here, but hey, I'm a Donphan fan. So, this Phanpy, if we catch it, is going to get named Grommet. I just have to catch it is the problem. Because I don't know what we can throw at this thing that will not kill it. Oh, and I can't even use Love Balls because I don't have any men on my team. We are a clam bake right now. Okay, easy catch. So now we have Grommet the Phanpy. Cupshoe appears in here. Ice Wall. Wait, is this the... Hold up. Hold up. We need to go buy an ice heal. Okay, we can find a Bergmite in here. If we do end up encountering a shiny in there, we can get an encounter for that way too. I need to go buy a ice heal though. I'm hoping the Mart just has them. Burn heal, paralyze heal, and really anything but an ice heal. Okay, just so you know, to plan ahead for that one, we're about to get, it should be a free Amara. I just need to go run and buy an ice heal for it. Assuming I have the money to do so, but I can just sell a couple of things that we have. If I realized that, I would have bought one before I went up there in the first place. Instead of running all the way back down here. This way. Up and around. And let's hope that they have an ice heal. Okay, so let's sell some stuff. I could have sworn that I did have one, though. I guess I don't. But it's weird that I don't. Yeah, so Ryan, you can get working on the nickname for an Amara, which is that like ice-type long-neck dinosaur from Gen 6 Kalos. It has the it's the counterpart to Tyrant. All right, let's go back around. Come over into here. Smash that down. Oh wait, nope, it was up these stairs. Up. Yes, I will gladly take an Amara. Now, what do we want to name you? I'm gonna shorten that one to Mara Poppin. Ooh, not a fan of Woobat. Really, Alpharos, you cannot escape from a Woobat? Not having any of this. Okay, we'll put Simon in the front for now. Just to handle that. Now we have diggy things we can do in here, so we're gonna go digging. And not something I really care about, but again, we can sell and get money. They're like clay. I'll leave that. I'll take this one because it's at least a decent held item. Let's see. Another shiny rock. We already have one of those fossils, so... Ooh, star piece. Heart scale is much more valuable to us at this point in the game. And another moonstone I will gladly take. Yeah, because we already have a helix fossil. So I'm not heartbroken about missing that, because it ultimately doesn't do anything for us to have more of a given fossil. I know we can get that Krogan eventually. I don't know if we can get to it right now, though. I think that might be a later thing. Oh, okay, that's another stone that I need. We have a lot of stone evolutions in the box. That's an Everstone, I think? I think it was a hard scale in there. Oh, I know this. Yeah, so we can save this little guy. We are not ready for that, though, so I'm not even gonna bother. was gonna let this little guy, just be tortured in here for a little while. Because I'm not sending my soldiers out to die on a suicide mission. Because I'm pretty sure that Beartic is way higher level than us right now, and it gets a field advantage with guaranteed blizzards. We are not set to take that on. Oh, Ice Stone. What in this game evolves with an Ice Stone? Oh, and we have another plate. Okay, we're getting plenty of heart scales. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that little guy in there. Ooh! That legitimately scared me. Okay. Shiny Alolan Sandshrew, how do we want to catch you? Once again, I don't have any males. I should go grab a male. Misogyny for the win on this one. It's like literally having a male is actually helpful here. So that is something that can evolve with an Ice Stone, funny enough. And I'm just noticing that my model's frozen again. Alpharos. There we go. That's fine. That actually helps me catching you. So now let's go to Eggman. Go Gyro Ball. It must have Snow Cloak. That must be what its ability is. Okay, and Great Ball to try to catch it now. Okay, so we have an Alolan Sandshrew Shiny that we have now. It lives on snowy mountains. Its steel shell is very hard, so much so, it can't roll its body up into a ball. Whoa, whoa, what the That was weird. I just got a statistics report on my computer. The CPU crashed for like a second there. It was, I don't know if that like affected what you guys saw on stream, but like my CPU literally went negative 1,000% for like a split second. I don't know what that was. While you guys come up with a nickname for the Sandshrew, I'm going to work to get my avatar back up online. Which hopefully is just recalibrating the camera again. I have a feeling that is not going to be the case. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Just need a quick reboot. Alright, what are we thinking for a little round boy that apparently can't actually get round? Which is weird. I need to look at other things that we can do before I end up forgetting. Because we got the Amara. Can we get that? We can apparently get that Krogunk. Alright, so I'll have that up. So we can get down to it. What are we thinking for this round little boy, though? Interesting. I see that there are other people watching, so it doesn't just have to be Ryan. Other people can pop in. Chosen One? Yes. I don't know if it will do as much in this game, but Alolan Sandslash was literally like an MVP of my Radical Red Nuzlocke that I did back in the day. And now, while we get back to it, you can think up a nickname for a Croagunk, because one is, we don't have to battle it, we don't have to try to catch it, it is just going to join us. Or it should. Assuming that the wiki is to be believed. It's been right so far. So, let me just get back up to the top here, and I'll go based on what the map says. Okay, so go down to here. Down and down again and to the left. That doesn't look right. Wait, no, that's not right. Why is it showing that direction, but that's not the right platform? This ain't right either. Hold on. Yes, just go down for the entrance, which I did. Go down and left, then down and right. Left. Okay, no, this is right. I just can't read, apparently. I am incapable of following directions. Go down and right again, then down and left. Okay, there we go. Croagunk seems to me. Do you want to take it with you? Yes, we will. Oh, and it's a shiny too! It's a shiny Croagunk. I don't know what that looks like, actually. Crowpunk? Perfect. Which is just weird, because in fact, when he used it in the gym battle, because, if you didn't catch that, this is that, the poison type leaders, this is his that he released earlier. He didn't have a shiny when we fought him, but for some reason it's shiny now, so I guess his Croagunk mutated. So we have Crowpunk. I want to take a look at that. I want to see what that shiny looks like. And that, not the worst, but could be better stat-wise. But I do love that color scheme. That's a dope shiny. And then this Chosen One, please have the Chosen stats. The Chosen One stats could be better, but they could also be a lot worse. And then let's check the Amara while we're here too. That one has pretty good stats. That one's alright. Okay, so let's move on to our next target. Nope, we are not doing the Smoochum. Okay, next area we need to go back out for. So I need to remember how I got down here in the first place. Wait, no, it's not this way. Not this way. Here we go. Yep, okay, now I remember this. I remember this now. I have half a brain. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Just heal here for a second. Alright. We already got a wild encounter up here, so this isn't a new one. Okay, so we are now in Barrel Cave. We can get an encounter in here. Oh, and we're also gonna give a quick but huge shout out to Gromit, who is patiently waiting in the wings to fully crash out. We'll see if we get a chance to with them. If we'd gotten them earlier in the game, I think they could have done some damage. But I don't see them being able to do much until at the very least the next Poison Gym. Okay, I can live with a Bunnelby. There are worse things that we could have gotten. I don't think it's a huge power Bunnelby, so we'll need to give it an ability capsule to get that. But there are worse options. And once again, we have a what is it with me and getting... Am I just attracting women? Am I giving off a pheromone? Because I'm just noticing we're getting a lot of female Pokemon. Also, Wallace and Grandma Studio should make a Pokemon show. There is... I want to say it's called... It's not from that same studio. But I do think that there is actually like a stop motion animation Pokemon show. I think it's on Netflix. I think it's Pokemon Concierge. And I already know what I want to nickname the Bunnelby, so I'm not even... The Bunnelby shall be Chungus. I already had that one the second I knew I was getting the bunny. Burn Heal. Nothing there. Ooh, Pokemon Crochet. Yeah, I've only seen one episode, but it was incredible. I have not seen any. I just know that it exists. Because frankly, I've been falling behind in shows I want to catch. And like, I don't know why. I'm like multiple years too late. But I've been like getting really into the CW Flash recently. Like, it's been over for years. But for some reason, just now I'm getting into it. And then I also realized, literally earlier today, I've apparently missed 2 seasons of a show that I was waiting to come out. I didn't even realize it came out with a season. And apparently I missed 2. So that is going to be my free time for the next couple of days, is catching back up on that. I want to say the Nidorina is down in here somewhere. I just need to find the key for it. Oh, that's a cool looking Vivian. Alpha Rose, can you please? Thank you. Rock Incense. Okay, so that unlocks that. Alpha Rose. For God's sake. Okay, we're putting somebody else up in the front, but we're not catching stuff. It really could until Dragonite pooped on the main character's head as it flew over her head, then shouted in a gravelly New Yorker accent, "Just like that, Obama," and nosedive exploded. Okay. I don't, just based on what I think you're referencing, I don't think that actually happened. But if there is a Dragonite, and there is the footage, can you, me, and Drew go through and like Photoshop animate that scene with that voiceover? Is that something that we can do? I feel that would be a fun group bonding project. And then, yeah, we're about to catch a Nidorina. What the? Oh, I was blinking on what I was seeing for a second there. I thought, like, all of this was one massive item. But no, it's just another Everstone. Okay, and then free Nidorina. What do we want to name our future queen? We have a king, or the possibility of a king, and now we have the possibility of a queen. So what do we want to name our queen? I don't remember what we nicknamed our king. Our Nidorina. Or Nidorino. God, Nidorino is the male, Nidorina is the female. I should know this. I took 5th grade Spanish. Just excuse me as I chew ice. Instead of Stench Queen, I'm going to go Stink Queen. So it's like a mix between uh-oh, Stinky, and Queen. I just thought of it, actually. I should have done Stinkqueef. Is that too far? Ooh, okay. So now we have the ability to do 2 trait evolutions. Again, I'm going to wait on doing either of them until later. I think there's an exit down here. Okay, so we're popping out here. This should be where the totem pole is. I think. Roar. Then 1 of 4 Pokemon can appear. So it'll either be a Natu, an LGM, a Baltoy, or a Golett. And do I have the item that I need for this? Oh yeah, I have an elevated doll. So let's see what we get. We have a 1 out of 4 or something. Let's put Alpharos in the front and paralyze if it's anything but Baltoy and Golurk. Okay, we get a Golett. That we can't paralyze, and I don't think we can actually hurt. It's gonna take a second. Okay, let's try a Great Ball. Alright, we have Golett. These Pokemon are thought to have been created by the science of an ancient, mysterious civilization. Alright, what do we want to call you? Not sure. And I'm just realizing, because I'm watching it back in like a second playback, there is actually a small bit of the, like, I saw maybe 10-second delay between when I say something versus when it actually gets to you guys. Which I feel like I should have realized that earlier, but I somehow didn't. I think it's because I have like a latency setting flipped. I'll have to turn that off for the next one. See if I can maintain the stream. I'm good with Go Fish. It makes no sense for it, but I like it. Okay, and then since we're already in this area, we can get a Nuzleaf in here. I just need to change the weather to windy. If we defeat the tribe, I think we should be able to beat a tribe of them. So let's change the weather over to windy and hope that we're strong enough for this. Weather over to windy. Do that, and then we'll go into the cave and reset. Okay, let's see. Yep, okay, the Nuzleaf are here. So we need to fight their king. I'm gonna lead Batman, and then if need be, Simon. Oh, okay, we should be able to... I forgot I had the Telework Seed on Batman. I should have taken that off. Ultimately, it works. Oh, you're strong. You are very strong. Thank God I am faster. Okay, Batman's popping out for a second. Simon. Eggman just telepathically told me to cyberbully Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not gonna fall for the trick though because I'm an Alpha Ross, not a Beta Rose. Rambling in the chat. Just because you said it, I'm gonna... When we win this fight, we get a free Nuzleaf. I'm gonna nickname the Nuzleaf Beta Rose. I mean, nothing that Batman can't handle. Okay, now Simon, I'm oh god, it's on my throat. Gonna go over to ISC, just because Simon's getting a little too low in health for my liking there. So now we can literally just choose any of them. So, which one are we thinking? We have 5 options on screen currently. And I'm just gonna go... So you can see my mouse on screen. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. I think you're the very best one, so that is you. Okay, one I'm staring at. Nope, I don't like that phrasing that Nuzleaf seems submissive. I do not. It makes sense with what we're about to nickname it, but I don't like it phrasing it like that. So welcome Beta Rose to Nuzleaf. We could literally take all of them we want, but I'm only taking one. Then I think I can just teleport out of here. Yeah, I can. Oh, God. Something's like caught in my throat. So let's check out Beta Rose. Okay, they have all right stats. We're getting pretty good ones on that end. Oh, Klutz for the ability. That could be better. And not the best stats for Go Fish, unfortunately. So Go Fish is going to go over in here. Stink Queen. Oh, those are about as good a stats as you can get. We have a true queen. Only way to make that one better is if it was either perfect IVs or if she was shiny. So Stink Queen is pretty good. And I think because we have Stink Queen, we never actually nicknamed the Nidorino. So I think I know what we're going to be calling the Nidorino. Let's check Chungus. It's really not great, but it could be a lot worse. Now we know what to name Nidorino. Stink King. Loki obsessed with Stink Queen. Well, now we have the duo. We have a dynamic pair who I don't think will ever actually see battle together. But they exist. We have a king and a queen. Now, if only we could fit enough for it to be Stink Queen Latifah. Now, who did I have in the team? I had someone. Oh, it's Eggman. Where did Eggman go? Where did Eggman go? Oh, wait, no. Eggman's right there. Who am I missing? Oh. Sleazel. I should have easily recognized that one, but my brain does not think straight. And that should... Oh, God. Do I want to risk it and go for the Scraggy? Can I handle? I need to look what level those Panko are going to be at. Scraggy side quest. battles. Let's see. Nope, it's not the Scraggy gang. It's Help Scraggy. I want to see what level these Pangoro are going to be when I have to fight them. 45 on one, 50 on another, so we're going to be about 10 levels lower. Question is, do I trust myself enough to be able to fight them? Because we only have one person with fairy type moves, and that's Ayase. Batman could also potentially work with Air Slash. I just don't know if it has enough power to make up the difference. Because I don't know what moves they have. That is not listed. Ryan, do you think we can handle beating up a couple of Pangoros that are going to be 5 to 10 levels above us to get a Scraggy right now? Or do you think we should wait? Because like it's possible, but it won't be easy by any means. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to make the unanimous decision. I don't think we are going to do that just yet. I think we're going to wait until after the next... I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to wait until later to do that, when I'm possibly preparing for the next gen, which is Ghost type. So Scraggy would be helpful. But I'm going to wait and see if it's a necessity for my strategy, or if I think we can get by without it. Because I would prefer not to risk a death heedlessly on something that we can just wait on. It's not like it's a story thing that we have to do immediately. We can wait on it. Oh yeah, we also have to check Gromit's stats. Okay. Not as high as defense I would like, but I like where special defense is at. Alright. I'm considering if I want to just do that. Oh, it does lift. Okay, so moves are Body Slam, Circle Throw, Crunch, and Vital Throw for the first one. And then the second one is Body Slam, Circle Throw, Crunch, and Hammer Arm. Holding a Citrus Berry. Okay, I'm gonna calc it out. I feel like I have to. Pokemon Damage Calculator. I want to... So... Sarina. Blank set. Pangoro, blank set. I'm going to go for the stronger one first. So that... Let's see. 30s and 75s. And then 30s across the board for Ivies. And then it's Adamant Nature. I believe its ability is Scrap. Nope, that one's Iron Fist. The other one is Scrappy. So it'll be good to see. Body Slam, Crunch, Hammer Arm, and Circle Throw. Body Slam. Circle Throw. Hammer Arm. No, not Hamper. Hammer. and crunch. Okay. And then a Serena would be level 40. Okay, that's already not looking great. I have to double check on everything just to be sure. 25 and 26. Neutral natures, that's fine. Lead card for the ability, yep. And then let's see how much Play Rough would do. Play Rough would not be enough to kill. If I intimidate it, I don't think that's still going to do a lot. It would make everything survivable, but it would definitely be putting us at a risk. Now, what about Noivern? Could Batman maybe do it? Because he does resist. Let's see. Oh, there's a fire truck going by my house. So it's 40. We are at 30 on special attack. Speed, I don't even think I have to calc. Because I know it's faster. 52. Neutral nature. Telepathy for the abilities. That doesn't do anything for us in that scenario. Air slash. We would two-shot. If it's circle throws, though, we get an issue. Because then that forces us out into somebody else. So that does raise a possible flag on this. Yeah, because Eggman's not going to be able to do a whole lot. Eggman, stop it. Don't listen to your intrusive thoughts. No, the fire truck saying was not going to tell you to piss on Shadow the Hedgehog's wife. Stop it. I mean, if you think about it, Shadow the Hedgehog's wife is technically Eggman's cousin. So that just sounds like a regular old Tuesday in Alabama, if you ask me. That may have been very mean-spirited. Alright, so I'm going to do... I think I am going to go for it. Moon Dancer is going to do that. Funny enough, Eggman needs to go for a nap. I don't have anyone else that's currently IV trained, unfortunately. I really want a Scraggy, but I don't know if I want to risk this. I'll bring in Smeargle as a backup. Oh, and I'm gonna take that. Give that. Oh, wait, I got an idea. Actually, I have an idea. That focus sash needs to stay there. That cannot get used. That is a necessity for later. Where is it? I need the eject buttons. And then use the rest of these. Get Moon Dancer and Miro up to level. Air Slash, sure. Benefit over Gust at least. Alright, let's go tempt fate to get a Scraggy. A shiny we already have. Of a shiny we already have. Let's hope that is a smile of fate upon our endeavor. Because to be perfectly honest, I could see this ending quite badly. If we are not very careful. Thankfully, we can just go in halfway and leave. I think I need to go to the basement. Hold on, I'm just gonna look this up on where I have to go. Okay, Sloan's Playground. Oh, wait. I need to go get an item before I do this. Thank you, Wiki, for doing this before I get too deep into it. Like an idiot. As I am proving myself to be. Okay, so we need to go up into Peridot. No, go away, Hoppip. No one cares about you. That may have been very mean, but I meant it. We need to come all the way up here, around and through. Can't get there yet. Go around this. Ah, okay. Go around this way. Get a dull key. Access that way. Now we go into the slum playground. Okay, so that's where we need to go. Okay. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. Just hope I'm not playing with fire here. Need to come down here. So Scraggy get taken, we gotta rescue him. Okay, let me just scroll down. I'm going to lead Moon Dancer on each of these. So we can get an Intimidate off. I think that's going to be in our best interest. Okay, this ultimately leads nowhere. I do remember this puzzle taking me a hot second to figure it out. Nope, this leads nowhere. Oh, okay. We haven't gotten a shiny in this area yet, so this one counts. This one counts. I find it ironic we are going to catch a Pancham as we are on our way to kill its parents. And once again, it's what is it with me attracting women tonight? I have an like literally we are a clam bake right now. We have a deficit of sausage. Go to Alpharos and paralyze at least. Seriously though, we are at a sausage deficit. I like clams as much as the next guy, but we... Did my model freeze up again? Okay, no, my model did not freeze up again. What do we want to name this pink panda? This is not something I was expecting. Save the sausage. Endangered species tonight. Yes. I mean, frankly, like, this is just an instance of reality not being proper to the game. Because I have been at a clam deficit my entire life. I'm going to take out clam. I am just going to call it Chowda. Which also, just thinking on that show, is Chowder supposed to be a bear or is he a cat in that show? Because like, I know there's not really anything else like him in the show. There's Schnitzel, which is a rock monster. Okay, so there's one of them. Let's see how we do at fighting the lower level one. Get the Intimidate down on it. Let's go to Alpharos. Okay, so we survived that. Go back to Moon Dancer. Intimidate again. Swap out. Go to Simon. Intimidate. Right, Larry can't declare if Chowder is both or just one. I think they actually make jokes about it in the show. I think they actually make legitimate jokes about it. Okay. With that, we're gonna go to ISA and go for a play rough. See, that's one saved. And I'm gonna just teleport the fuck out of here. Because I'm not... Are you kidding? Do I have to, like... Oh, I can dig and then teleport. Okay. I was gonna say, if I can't just fast travel out of here, this makes my life a lot easier being able to go back and heal. It's bullshit for the Pangoros, but I'm sorry, I am taking it. I'm not here to play fair, I am here to play for the W. Okay, and in we go once more. I think we have to fight 2 more of them. Protein, cool. I think we have to go up here. Okay, so that's locked. This ultimately does not do anything for us. Oh, really glad we did not get the Watchhog for the shiny encounter. That would have been less than ideal. Okay. How do we get there? W Chowder, W Eggman, W Piston, W the Moon. Are you okay, Ryan? Like, are you high, or is this, am I just getting a contact high from you? Because that's kind of what this feels like. I mean, at least it's not the Discord server all over again. How do I get to that goddamn other side? Yeah, so I know what? I feel like I'm missing something. No, that's not it. How, was I am really just that stupid. I will say this much. You're getting a contact high from my extreme sleep deprivation compared over 5 straight. Go to bed, Ryan. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Did not mean to have you there. Moon Dancer. Okay, now Ampharos. Back to Moon Dancer. My brain is working a quadruple shift right now. But low-key, I can't complain because my sister worked 108 hours just last week? Excuse me? I feel like that's a violation of labor laws. Can't continue aimlessly organizing things. I feel like there is some labor law violations going on here. Just pointing out there from my perspective. Because that's 2. We now just need to get to that last spot, of which I am going to, once again, Batman is somehow going to dig. Yes, you can't believe that, right? She's a cardiology fellow, and it's literally just... Oh, of course she works in the medical field. They always overwork their people because they're so ridiculously understaffed for everything. Like, I bless them, we need them. Cardiologists literally saved my life, but everyone in the medical system is crazy overworked. Like, it's insane what they get away with that. I mean, granted, a lot of those positions do end up paying well, but ultimately it doesn't matter with how much you spend, like, just getting your education in the fucking first place. My parents originally wanted me to go into nursing, and I said, hell no. Not having that. Which they also, I find ironic that they wanted their son to do that, when their son, me, is terrified of needles and blood, which I feel like is a prerequisite for working as a nurse. Okay, so I think... So we come up here, I think we come down... Sunstone, cool. Yeah, like 36-hour shift, that should not be allowed. Like, that's not okay under any circumstance. Like, I'm fucking beat if I do, like, a 15-hour shift when I was back doing my freelance broadcasting stuff. That was a lot. Why do I feel like I feel like I've done this before, but I'm somehow missing what the solution is. Like, my worst week ever, I did an 80, I think it was, hour work week. I think it topped out at 84. And that was, like, testing my limits. I don't fucking understand how your sister's still standing, if that's correct. Okay. So, Moon Dancer and Batman are going to need to really pull through on this one. Wait, what? Excuse me? What am I missing? Mail to defeat the... What am I missing? Oh, I'd never pressed the switches. I thought the Scraggies were doing that for me. I am a Dumbo. I will say this, I was as close to death as Flapjack and Captain Knuckles were. They were hallucinating from drinking ocean water when they got lost on the way to Candy Island. However, I had a Diet Coke and I'm now ready to fight the Director of Homeland Security with my bare hands. Don't bring your dog with you if you do. And also, seriously, don't do that, like on a personal note, just because I am pretty sure that is a federal crime and you will go to jail. If you are going to go on her in some capacity, just piss on her. I'm on top of the world, and it's no thanks to at Babby Criddle, who has not been here to bear witness to the shiny lock. I don't know. I wonder if they're one of the ones that's watching, because I do see there's other people watching, they're just not responding in the chat. So I'm wondering if she's here. I will leave how. Yeah, you do not need them pulling a crypto on your dog. And I think. Okay, yes, here we go. I slight memory lapse there. Okay, now let's. Oh boy. Let's hope I can pull off a victory against a higher level opponent. We have to fight a level 50 Pangoro. Let's see if Moondancer and Batman can be the true heirs of the night we know them to be. No post-mortem headshots, please. I'm always wondering if... Because that episode is still relatively new, I'm wondering if there's people who are watching this right now that don't understand what we're talking about. I would show it on stream if I was not at all concerned about that game being demonetized, because I am almost 90% sure that it would. Okay, Moondancer. Be our prince. Okay, now who has the highest defense here? Let's go Alpha Rose. Okay, Moondancer. Fine. ISA. Back to Moondancer. Now, I think I'll go to Batman. Okay, we get a free one to Moondancer. Batman, you're back. Okay, that does more damage than I like. This may have been a mistake. Right, yeah, showing any other news stuff could end so badly. This is like the Honey Badger now, they just don't care. No, Honey Badgers are in a league of their own. But also, so is South Park, so I suppose that does actually fit. I'm concerned about going for any of Simon's moves, because Simon's moves are hella risky. I hope that Isaac can take it. Oh, of course we get the... God damn. Moondancer might be doing their last dance. Okay. Smearo time. Aerial Ace. Do I think I still have the Ultra Potion. Fuck it, I'm just using it. I think I have to use an ISA. I think they're my best option. At paper, you should have called it quits after Kung Fu Panda 3. You're a fraud. I mean, I didn't dislike Kung Fu Panda 4, but yes, they should have ended it after Kung Fu Panda 3. I just saw an ad. Oh, I just realized I'm looking up. Alien Earth starts tomorrow on FX. I need to have that in my calendar. Okay, yeah, we did it. Okay, we're good. Gore. Pan. Goro. Oh, so they're just jumping me now. Scrap. Okay, Scrafty just literally knocked them out of existence. They just faded into the walls like ghosts. So I was right. We are literally just murdering that Panchim's parents. Scrafty. I was mixed on Earth. It was better than the previous ones had been. But still nothing has reached the heights of the original Alien and Aliens, the first two. I'm still waiting for something to reach that. I'm hopeful that Alien Earth is worth it. But with it being a TV series, I'm curious on how that format is going to go with like the Alien formula. Scraggy Secret Eternatus. Unfortunately, Eternatus is not in this game, as much as I would love that to be the case. Graph? Scrafty. Okay, what do we want to name this little bundle of joy? What do we want to call this thing? Shaggy? I do like Shaggy. It's just a little too close to Scraggy's original name. Trying to think something else. Trying to think. Sloppy. I like Sloppy. It's way more mean-spirited, but I kinda like it. Which is weird, because I really like the Scrafty, but Sloppy stands out. So I'm going with Sloppy. So we now have Sloppy the Scraggy. And let's get the hell out of here. I mean, if you think about it, we are adopting it, so it is literally, for us, it is the sloppy seconds. That sounds way worse when I say it out loud. Let's take a look at it. I'm hoping it's Intimidate. And or decent stats. Where are you, Sloppy? Oh, we can check Chowda while we're here, too. Oh, its attack's not great, but everything else is. So I can potentially work with that. Where's Sloppy? I feel so mean-spirited saying that. Where is Sloppy? Seriously. There we are. Shedskin, not the best. But those are some good stats. And it has Drain Punch. My personal preference would be Dragon Dance, but Drain Punch is a pretty solid move for it to have. That's not half bad at all. And I could easily just get it either Moxie or Intimidate just simply by changing its ability with an ability capsule. So we have options to get it to where we want it. So I can work with that. I can 100% work with that. Okay, I think that just about covers everything that I wanted to do today. Because at this point, it's just a matter of team building for going on ahead. which we have now a lot of options to work with. So yeah, I think this has been quite a successful stream. I would have preferred to get through Shelly without 2 deaths. One of them I was already ready for. The second one was unfortunate. But I think we are getting to that point where we're getting over that like power threshold for the series. So now we're getting to the point where we are aiming higher. We are performing better. And instead of Obama, take that, Trump. Our entire team has the nation stinky watch 24/7. We literally have the Stink King and Stink Queen along with the sloppy seconds. If it wasn't going to be so terribly unbalanced having both the stinks on the team, I would have both of them. Again, if it would not be so terribly unbalanced, I would have Sloppy and the Stinks. That sounds like a band name. Sloppy and the Stinks. If I had a big enough fan base, I would want fan art of that, with it being Sloppy and the 2 Nitos as Sloppy and the Stink, one of them on drums, one of them on a guitar, and one of them being a singer. I might commission my art friend to make that. I'm not sure if she will, because she might get offended that I nicknamed Scrafty Sloppy and or the Stinks for the Nitos, but that just sounds so fucking funny that I kind of want a piece of art made for that. If I end up commissioning them, I will reveal that live on stream, because that's going to be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna text her right after this. My friend Molly, she's the one who I commissioned her to make my model. She just drew it, and then I rigged it. But she does a bunch of art stuff. She's either going to laugh at me, or she's gonna want to drive up here from North Carolina and slap the shit out of me. It is going to be one of the two. We either have to be so offbeat and out of tune and chaotic, or like completely locked in and super tight. You know, given the fact that we have a king and a queen, you know that's the power couple, and Sloppy is just the third wheel who gets in there when they want to get weird. Which frankly sounds like most bands out there. God, I need to get like this clip for YouTube Shorts. Oh my god, I'm gonna leave it off at that, because I can't top that for the rest of the night. Fuck it. For the next one, I'm titling it, instead of the Reborn stream, it's just gonna be Sloppy and the Stinks. Because I cannot top that name. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm ending it here. That was so unbelievably good. Sloppy and the motherfucking Stinks, you motherfucking bitch. I love the fact that I can see it fully on like my screen, but then it's like auto censoring it in the YouTube thing when it comes up on my screen. Sloppy is permanently third wheeling and thriving. I mean, have you seen the animation of Nidoqueen in Pokemon Stadium 2? It literally just jiggles its tits. I'm sorry, if I was in Sloppy's condition, I would be fine with that scenario. Again, we are 100% getting... Just by that name, I know this stream is getting demonetized. But fucking Christ. So now you get to spend the rest of your night ruminating on Sloppy and the Stinks. Oh, I can't get better than that. I'm ending it here. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Whether that be Alien Isolation or we continue this one. I feel like now with Sloppy and the Stinks, we have to continue this one next. We can't go back to Alien Isolation now. Oh my god. Fuck me. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight because of that. Okay. I'm ending the stream before I go back into it. Oh, have a good night, everyone. Hope all y'all enjoyed it, even those of you who weren't active in chat. I hope you enjoy the beginnings of Sloppy and the Stinks. I'll see you guys next time.